you saying?
The safe.
What?
The safe.
What about the safe? I just...
Was it 86, 40, 12? Yeah. 86, 40, 12.
What are you saying, man? You started
This is a
worrying me.
combination to the safe.
Yeah, I just told you that.
He had money.
No,
He had a bag of money.
he did.
And I will get a bag of money to prove everybody wrong.
I'm not giving you a bag of money, so I don't know where you would be getting this from.
I know where I'm going to get it from.
Congrats.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Okay, well, you know what you are gonna do? You're starting to talk freaking crazy. You gotta leave, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just gotta keep proving people
Good?
wrong. Yeah. Ow! That hurt!
Oh, I'm glad you came to your senses. Look, man, just have a full night in the tent.
I can't go back.
Where else did you think you were going?
Dude, come on. This is this guy.
Sleep in your car. I don't care. I'm not telling anyone that. I told you.
Get me if you can!
Swim! I ain't chasing you, bro. Lock yourself in a room. Go for it. That's what Psycho Kid did. Dude, he's acting like a child. Yes. What is he doing? He's wearing a diaper, bro. My dad can't be wearing that now. He's not that old. Swift! If Ashley's coming back and knows you're up there, she ain't coming back. Dude, all the food and water, if you need more, that's down here. You're gonna have to come down here eventually. It's like Jenny. This is some Jenny behavior right here. And what you do is you deal with this. You ignore them. It's like they don't exist. I don't even know where Jenny is. I mean, that's probably different and not good, but I'm not dealing with this again. Bro, it's been like 8, 9 times now. What is he saying in there? What the heck? He's lost his dang mind. That's what I'm saying. I didn't think it happened this quick. I mean, I knew eventually it'd get hard. That's why we gave him just a few good words. Seriously.
Ain't a girl just spoiled for choice with y'all.
Was he weeping up there? If he thinks he's gonna get comfortable, fall asleep up there, yeah. He going to
You ain't gonna do better
You
tonight.
trying to sleep up there? So if you're trying to sleep up here, you got nothing coming, bro.
Damn it.
For real. Nah, dark. Sweat, buddy. But the whole point of a diaper is you crap in your pants, not in the toilet, man. Look, we can maybe have a compromise here. I'll let you take some food back to the tent or something. Alright, I'll give you food and water. You lucky I'm a pushover. What the hell? Oh, that mother, get out of my way, get out of my way. What the? Swift? Yo. Buddy. Hey, look. Did you snap in there?
No.
You swear to me?
I swear on my dad's life.
Swift,
Yes.
you, back away from the mirror, please.
Good.
You going somewhere?
No.
You ain't crawling through there, you ain't snapping your fingers. You swear, dude?
I swear. Hands up. Promise.
Alright, well, let's get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay. Alright. Let's get you home. Let's get you home to your tent. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you, Swift! Seriously, I'm gonna kill you! Swift, I swear to God! What the heck is this, dude? Oh! What? Yeah! Hey! Did he just leave? Yeah. Get out of here! Don't come back! he naked right now? Lee! 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 I want to hear that alarm, bro.
You can't even play this game.
I hear the alarm. Yeah, I just saw his taillights. I saw his taillights. What the freak?
Dude, he's a freaking mental patient.
What was that, dude? Oh
Dude, I'm not touching that.
my god. Are you kidding me?
I'm not touching that.
No way.
It smells.
Dude, we gotta take care of this. This is worse than Jenny.
Oh, dude, it's like diarrhea. There's no.
Bro, seriously? Yo, there's nuts in that. Yo, zoom in on that. There's
No! What? No!
Yo,
No!
tell
No!
me, wait.
Is that piss?
Yeah, I just saw that. Dude, wait, is it for real though? What is this?
Are you touching that? Dude, don't bring that near me.
Open the bed. Use your foot. I don't care. Oh, shut it.
Bro, it smells so bad still.
What is wrong with him? Dude, shat and pissed? What? No.
There's no
Alright,
way.
he's gone, right? He's freaking gone?
What's wrong with your alarm?
I don't know. If you go too fast past it, it doesn't activate.
Well, then what's the point of it?
Most people aren't driving fast down the driveway, Nick. Okay. Crisis averted. Let's make sure this door is locked at all times.
Yeah.
Now. We should check. We gotta check him tomorrow at the tent. We should go.
Yeah.
We should go there.
Yeah.
For real. Make sure he's actually there. Because who knows at this point, right? Yeah. We'll check back tomorrow. $10,000 giveaway, guys. Check it out on the fire. It's only going for like another week or so. You could win 10,000 cash. Good luck, guys. We'll maybe I should give him some kind of food.
No, dude, not after that.
Couple bars.
Fine, get him out of our hair.
Dude, nobody's eating these. They're Amazon brand, dude. They should not be making granola bars. 4 bars. Let's give him the rest of this box.
Yeah.
What, 1 deer park?
Yeah.
Alright. That's fair. He can't say we never helped him. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. We gotta get over there and get some, let's go. Down. Yo, what's up? No. What's going on? Okay, alright, no, you don't need to do that. We're on our way, alright? Just don't do anything till we're there. Okay. Alright, yeah. Alright, I see it. Alright, you know what? He's not getting this anymore. I think he's gone.
Where are you going?
Yeah, Swift's at my dad's house in a tent, so we gotta take care of Swift.
I don't want him back here.
Okay, I know, I understand.
Bring him back here. I don't want him.
Okay. Bye, honey. Get in, bro. Get in.
It's not opening.
Son of a Tesla. I'm just pulling right up here, dude. I don't see him out here. Okay, let's go right to the tent. Yo. Oh my God. Dad. Hey, get your buddy off my property. Yeah, lay off him.
No, I'm
Oh my God.
No, stop.
Here, take care of him.
No,
He won't even let go of the zip. Swift, get out. Bro, seriously.
No.
I warned you about this. My dad was gonna
I'm
come.
not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Swift,
No.
get out of town.
No.
Rip him out. I don't care
No,
what you
I'm
guys do.
not
I don't want him
leaving.
here. He's only been here a few days. He hasn't really
I
done
don't
much.
care. I don't want him here.
There's no.
He's your problem, not
I'm saying
mine.
this is
He can't stay here for a little bit.
No.
He has nowhere to live, Dad.
I don't care. He ain't living in my woods.
All right, so
Take it back to yours or
bro, you gotta come out of there.
No,
You gotta move
I'm
this.
not leaving.
My dad's not
No,
kidding.
I don't care.
I ain't kidding. You just sipped it double on me, you bitch! I did not! No! What the fuck? No, what the fuck is that? Swear, get the fuck out of here! Why do you have that? Why do you have that? Money. You showed me. How did you get this? Yeah, I snuck back in. Your basement door is unlocked. He's a fucking thief and a liar. No, see, that's why I don't want him on my property. Swear? You showed me how. I didn't show you how to sneak back into my house. No, you showed me how with the helmet, how to send things through. So I did. The safe, Jesse. I needed money.
What the fuck are you talking about?
There's only one person I know that has a lot of money, and that's Psycho Kid. What safe? I sent him a combination. What the fuck did you do, dude? You ain't crawling through there, you ain't snapping your fingers. You swear, dude? I swear. Showed him it and dropped it through there to him. And now I'm waiting for the money to come back to me. I'm just waiting. That's all I need is time. And now I will have money. And I'll be away from all of you.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Yes! What? Oh my god. Guys, I think I got the numbers. I got the fucking numbers! Yes! Yes! Holy shit. Oh, we gotta take it down. Okay. I don't know how this is possible. I got a fucking angel. I got an angel looking after me. Okay. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Alright. I was not expecting this. I don't know where you came from. I don't know how this is possible. Jeez. I was gonna do something. unthinkable. But then I got these numbers. They're written on this slip of paper. Look, 86, 40, 12. I already was pretty sure that I had the first couple numbers. As I've been trying, I think I got this. I don't need this shit anymore. Come with me. Alright, we gotta try to make this work. Okay. Shh. Damien was wrong. Damien was wrong. The age of my mom on my shoulders. Oh my god, I'm gonna get my fucking money. Okay. Okay. We be cool. It's like a secret mission. Okay. Alright. My time's almost up. Okay. 86, 40, 12. 86, 40, 12. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. All right. Cool. 86.
Hey, sugar.
40. Come on, 12. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Please be here. Please be here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Keep it down. Oh my god. He's got a gun in here. What is it?
One, aren't you?
Okay. Take it easy. Okay. Alright. I was not here. This freaking guy in here.
fucking safe.
Dad, please, wait. Yeah. Here. Dad, hold on.
Down.
Dad,
It ain't yours.
Dad, wait, here.
That is mine.
Hold on. Here.
You know what? Yo.
Dad,
No, put it down.
don't come any closer.
Don't be stupid. Come on, put it down.
Dad,
Down. Put it down.
don't come any fucking closer.
What the fuck ails you? Come on, snap out of it.
I'm leaving.
Gun down.
That money's mine and you know it.
That money was mine. It was in my safe. You went in and took it.
Yeah?
So put
Because it's originally mine and you took it from me.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now?
I'm leaving.
Oh, you're leaving.
I'm leaving with this bag of money.
What are you gonna do? That's gonna last you how long?
I don't care.
What are you gonna do? Do your
30,000 is gonna last me forever.
videos? What are you gonna do without me? Oh, psycho dad. Yeah, you're not gonna make any videos.
Shut the fuck up.
Put the gun.
Shut the fuck up, Dad.
Put it down now.
No, I'm done taking orders from you. I'm leaving, and you're never gonna see me. You're not gonna see me ever fucking again.
You're gonna leave and you're gonna bounce right back. You're gonna.
I'm never coming back here.
You keep saying that. Everybody says that. You'll be back because you need me. You
No,
need me to make
no.
money on your video.
I have my money that I made myself because of the junkies. I'm gonna go out.
What's it gonna last you 3 weeks?
It doesn't matter because I'm not yours anymore. Just like Mom's not yours, just like Jeffrey's not yours. You're gonna have to start listening to me, Dad.
Listen to anybody.
Yeah?
Take your bag and go then. You'll be back.
No,
But put that.
I'm not letting you get out that easy. No, you're not going back in there either. I just want to hear something. I want to hear something fucking nice from you for once.
I got nothing for you.
What?
I was going to ask you to come in and play Nintendo with me. That's what I was going to do. But what do you do?
After all these years, yeah, you're finally gonna change.
I'm going to change. It was always there. You ever think you caused all this problem?
No, that's not what you get this in. This is your last chance, Dad. Just say I'll never be back here again. You'll never see me again. If you ever want to watch me, I got millions of subscribers on YouTube, and you can see what I'm gonna make of myself out there.
I got nothing for you. Other than good luck. Because you're still going to need me, and you're going to come back. That's how it is.
Fuck you.
Just go.
Fuck you.
Just go.
Fuck you.
Whatever you got left in that bag, because there ain't much.
You're gonna
Have fun with it, because you'll be back.
You're gonna regret that.
I regret nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
Put it down.
No, you wait till I'm gone. You wait till I'm gone. You got one final chance, Dad. There's nothing I have anymore. Please just give me something.
I got nothing for you. Just go.
You never did. Sorry, bitter, mad. I earned every cent. Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, freedom. Freedom. Oh, jeez. I made it. Yes, I fucking made it. Okay. Okay. Gordon, I'm gonna stop and see you, bro. And Uncle Larry, you know Uncle Larry? I'm coming to make sure you're okay. Dad, see you again. We proved them wrong. Real quick. Let's just see how much we got here. Wait. No! Fuck! God damn it! What's 6,000, 8,000. Okay. I can make this work. We can make this work. Once I get my apartment, I'm shaving my fucking head, and I'll see you guys there soon. I'm free, baby! Eagles fucking landing! We're gonna make this work. I'll catch back with you guys in a little bit once I get myself situated. I love you guys to death. We fucking made it out of there alive. Keep it, Richard. Keep it fucking Richard. This mirror. I've lost fucking everything. I've got fucking nothing. I got fucking nothing. What did you do to my beer? Dad, get the beer! Get the beer! Get the beer! Yeah. Wait.
We're gonna take you back to your house. Nick, get in the passenger seat. Are you alright, Jeff? Your house or the hospital? Where do you want to go?
And take me home, you fucking bitch!
Dude, I'm sorry.
What did you do? What did you do?
I did nothing.
God damn it, sir. My fucking Tesla! Wait! Oh, God. Just take me home.
I got you, buddy. We're gonna get home soon. Switch, stop.
You good?
You alright?
Yeah. I'll be fine. You good? Yeah.
What do you need? I'm so sorry, Jesse. I'm sorry.
Good. Shut the fuck up. Oh, God.
Something? I don't think so. Give him that receipt.
Dude, Jesse!
Oh,
Jesse!
Fuck! Nick, alright, we'll be there soon, Nick. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah, wait.
What is that? Don't worry about the blood over there. Actually, just clean that off your nose.
Okay. All right.
You good?
Yo, where's the mirror? Where's the mirror at?
It's
Where is
your
it?
dad just left. He dropped it off. So
Okay, good.
No, you're staying here.
Stay here. You need
You
to
don't
relax.
understand. You don't understand.
No, you need to relax.
Why the fuck are you wearing a shirt,
I
dude?
don't have time to put it back on.
Put a fucking shirt on. Jesus. Hey, Jenny. Hey. Daddy's okay. Daddy's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Dude, I don't know what you're doing with any mirrors or anything, but I don't want him staying here.
There's a lot of shit going on, babe. It's...
Yes, I understand, but I don't want him
What the
here.
fuck is he doing here? What is he doing here? I don't want him here. Did you put him here? Why is you? No, Ashley, no. He cannot be here. He can't be here. What the fuck? No, it's not him. Man, what are you doing here? What the fuck?
You good?
What did you change?
I changed nothing, but because I saved your ass back there. Do you mind if I like a few nights?
Just wanted to DUI suspect that was involved in an accident that could result in fatality.
Jeffrey, come on. A couple questions.
A little bit drunk.
God, come on, Jeffrey. Please.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Oh, God. Oh, God, please. God, no.
Hey, Jeffrey. Hey. Hey.
What?
Just try to relax yourself and get it together,
There is
okay?
no relaxing. I killed somebody, dude. Oh, no. Kill me now, man. God. Kill me now, dude.
Jeffrey, come here. I'm gonna give you a place where you can just get by yourself for a little bit,
God,
okay?
no, please, God. God, no, please.
Come on. Go ahead and walk.
I can't walk. I just killed somebody, man. God, kill me now. Oh my God, please, God, please. Oh my God.
Come on, Jeffrey.
Oh no. No, kill me, God, now. Take my life, please. No.
Go ahead and get the chair. I don't think he's gonna walk out.
Oh my God, please take my life now. God, please kill me, God.
Grab the chair.
All right, stand up, sir. Stand up.
No, I
Sir.
can't stand up.
You can't stand up. We're here to help you. All right? We're here to help you.
Please, God, no.
Okay? Just turn around and have a seat.
Please, God, no. Please, God, no.
What's an embarrassing thing you had to ask your parents or look up how to do?
Is it bad if I say, like, almost every...
What's gonna happen? We're gonna take you out of that chair. We'll give you some gin.
Please, God, no. No. Oh, shoot me now. Put a bullet in my head. No.
Tonight, Jeffrey was brought in on a felony DUI charge with an accident. The person that he hit could quite possibly die tonight. If that's the case, his charges could be upgraded quite substantially to even some prison time. Tonight, Jeffrey got the sobering reality of what actually happens when you drink and drive.
Jail is a very depressing place, and the people that are here don't want to be here. We manage the people that society itself don't want to see, let alone interact with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. As a result of that, we're pretty much invisible to the public, but we still do our part in serving the community. How you doing? Suicidal?
Nope.
Born America?
Born American?
Yep. All right. What are you here for?
Warrant from 2001.
A warrant from 2001? For what?
DUI.
For DUI? Were you doing speeding?
Carpooling.
Carpooling? So you were in the carpool lane, you had a 6-year-old warrant, you ended up in jail because you were in a carpool lane.
It's funny how things come full circle.
I know. Trying to be earth friendly and ends up in jail. You know what's going to be even worse than getting arrested and coming in jail? You're going to have to take all those piercings out. You got anything below deck?
Yes.
Okay, well that's going to have to come off too.
Let's see what's up here.
Yeah, please. I'll give you some privacy for
You know
that.
what's funny? I didn't even notice all that.
You're probably going to be here for about 4 to 6 hours if that's all you've got is that one warrant. How many people were in the car?
It's me.
Just you. And you were in the carpool lane.
5:30.
6.
Rush hour. You were that guy that everybody was going, there's only one guy in that car, and I hope he gets a ticket. Don't go there yet. Do that in a minute. You're going to embarrass me.
Oh, yeah.
To do that.
Get the visible stuff first.
Yeah, well, you scared me there for a minute when you started reaching.
I got a private room for it.
We do. We have a special place for you, and I
Got a pair of
promise.
pliers I can borrow too?
Yeah, we do, believe it or not.
'Cause I don't know how tight they're on there.
All right, I'm going to go get you some tools. And then I'm going to give you a little privacy. Property, can I get the removal kit for a little bling bling on the ding ding? Dwayne, I don't normally bring these kinds of tools in front of inmates who come into jail, but I have a feeling you're not going to use them against me, and I don't know exactly what tool you're going to need to get that off.
They're just 3 barbells.
Well, these are... Okay, well, that's a little too much information, but which one of these is going to help you the most? Or do you need...
Might work.
All right. You're the expert. Come on over here.
All right.
Got a special place for you. Take your time. If I hear you screaming, I'll bring a nurse.
I have no comment.
Give him a little privacy to remove that particular piercing. He can put them in when he gets out.
Just 10 months this year, Big Pharma hiked prices on nearly 1,000 brand-name drugs, outpacing inflation. Big Pharma sets the price, and the price is the problem. Hold Big Pharma accountable to lower drug prices for patients.
The light's blinking.
Oh, yeah.
Just a minute. All right, will you hand me one of those plastic bags so I don't have to touch it?
Can we put this in the bag?
I was expecting something a little different, but that's okay. Get that stuff back when you get out. All right, Dwayne, here's your coat.
Thank you.
Have a seat right over there. Enjoy your visit. Suicidal? Where were you born? Philippines? What are you doing here? You moved here? No, I mean, what are you doing here in jail? Shoplifting?
Stole at least $1,500, maybe $1,700 in hats from the lids at Lloyd Center.
You didn't steal the hats, is that what you're saying?
I didn't steal 50 hats. I mean, I told them how much I stole, and then
Right.
What did you say, 30?
I said 20, but they said I'm lying. I'm like, okay, just didn't say anything back.
What were you going to do with all the hats, so? Pretty much. You go to school around here, or just going to sell them to your friends? Or are you going to take them to the hawk shop?
I was going to tell them something.
Hand me your jacket. You ever been in jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you end up staying in custody the last time?
I think I did.
Okay. Well, you're probably going to end up staying in custody again this time. Because theft one's a felony. Did you guys recover the hats?
Nope. Where are the hats, man?
I was just going to give them back. They were my girlfriend's trunk, but no more than 20 hats.
All right.
You got a drug habit?
Nope.
I'm trying to figure out why you're doing what you're doing, is all I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure it out. I mean, you have a job, so what was the purpose of stealing the hats?
No, because I was working there before, and then they fired me for pretty much no reason. I just felt disrespected, and I was just.
So it was more of a vendetta than anything else, so to speak. Do you know how hard it's going to be for you to get a job, having a felony on your record? I mean, if you came into my store and you filled out an application, even at a gas station, you're going to take that and they're going to rip it up because they're going to run your record and they're going to see you had a felony for theft. So this isn't just going to affect you getting fired off of a job. It's going to affect you for a period. Not for your life, but for a period of time. All right, Dino. It's an expensive lesson. Go ahead and have a seat right over there.
dead in the ground. Poor woman. Right by the sheriff's office and the gunsmith. Yep, sure picked me a good spot for this business. I heard a rumor that some hill people ain't got no scruples about making supper out of folks. Ain't no cure for that. You know, this feller down the way won't let his woman get any rest. I hear them at all hours of the night. You know, Valentine's seen its fair share of famous gunslingers. My cousin Jim got into some scrapes here back in the day. So that regiment up at Fort Wallace is run by a feller called Colonel Favors. Not a big fan of the Indian by all accounts. I heard that blacksmith's assistant is simple on account of his mother was kicked by a mule. I heard a rumor that some hill people ain't got no scruples about making supper out of folks. Ain't no cure for that. They brought a feller in here with a rail rod stuck through his foot. Fixed him up in no time, of course. Be amazed what the old elixir can do. Folks turned this place into a cattle town, which I suppose is for the best. Sometimes I think I should have just been a veterinarian. Curatives, restoratives, tonics, elixirs, low smiling. That's 2 happy customers. Right by the sheriff's office and the gunsmith. Yep, sure picked me a good spot for this business. No matter how bad you feel, I can fix you up. You'd never guess it, but the preacher wears false teeth. I put them together myself. You know, this feller down the way won't let his woman get any rest. I hear them at all hours of the night. Town folks here live in so much filth, so many animals hither and yon. It's a wonder we ain't more pox-ridden than we are. Well, folks in Valentine live twice as long as anywhere else in the state. That's no coincidence.
Why you got babysit dog too?
I sold Bob Mattis some pills to help with his, vigor. By the way, his woman's smiling. That's 2 happy customers. They brought a feller in here with a rail rod stuck through his foot. Fixed him up in no time, of course. Be amazed what the old elixir can do. Folks come in here in all manner of ghastly conditions. A rough town. Good business. I'd wager that I am the best stock doctor in all New Hanover. and Valentine lived twice as long as anywhere else in the state. That's no coincidence. That regiment up at Fort Wallace is run by a fella called Colonel Favors. Not a big fan of the Indian by all accounts. Okay, maybe next time.
Was he 20 years old?
Yeah, 20 years old in jail.
What do you want to do when you get older? What do you plan on doing for a career?
I was thinking about being a barber.
Barber? Whatever you're doing, you need to change it. You're going to end up here, and you're going to looking like half the people that are sitting back in that room you're going to be headed to here in a few minutes.
Sorry about that, man.
Well, don't apologize to me. It's your life.
My daughter and I finally had that conversation. Oh, no, not about that. About what comes next in life.
More than an hour, the jury in convicted killer Robert Martinez's murder trial had their punishment verdict. 99 years in prison.
Martinez killed a man in what prosecutors called an execution-style murder. Paul Venema following this story from the Justice Center.
Nobody deserves to die. Nobody deserves to be executed the way that he executed Steven Serna.
Serna was shot to death in a drainage ditch known as Hell's Gate 3 years ago. He was lured there by 22-year-old Robert Martinez, who promised him he would make him some drug money.
This was not an accidental or a reckless shooting. It was an execution.
An execution, she said, in retaliation for the murder of one of Martinez's friends. Martinez claimed that a member of Serna's family was involved in that murder. The state's key witness was Martinez's uncle, Larry Isaac. He testified that his nephew admitted to him that he killed Serna.
This was not a retaliatory strike. There's no evidence of that. Not one drop of evidence other than from Larry Isaac, who himself does not know.
Isaac testified for the state in exchange for a reduction in prison time in a kidnapping case pending against him. McRae suggested that because of that deal, Isaac's testimony was not credible. It was, prosecutors countered, as they asked for a life sentence. 99 years is considered the equivalent to life in prison. Martinez will have to do 30 years in prison before he's even eligible for parole. Paul Venema, KSAT 12 News.
No can do.
Medicare.
When I walked through that door, the inmate instincts kicked in like, it's about to get real. She's known here. Came. So you look pretty confident in here. I'm in with the vet now. I'm finna find out how everything works here. I ain't got to talk to nobody but her. You doing tired? But she went straight to sleep.
Oh, good. Is she she's sleeping? Shake her ass.
She doing bad.
And somebody else coming in.
She look like she about to cry.
I think I cried the first. Y'all better get a third person.
The guards added an extra girl to our cell. She's a young girl. Her name is.
Oh my God, what did you care for? Not stuff to say. I said to you, I don't know how it works. What did you care for? I'm just I'm getting my man to shoot up the school. Just a terrorist.
Bless her heart, little girl. She was playing on the internet, made a video and told her boyfriend to shoot up a school. I was shocked when she told me that.
You gonna be here for a long time? That's Emma?
I said, well, you caught your ass a felony. That's like a terroristic threat, you know?
Do you ever go out there? No, our girl just got in here today too. Do we ever go out there? I want to go out there, but I don't think we're gonna be able to go. So we quarantined except for 5 days. So in 5 days we're gonna be in here looking at each other crazy. I can't wait to get out of this little stupid ass.
They make you quarantine because of the protocol for COVID, but to be locked up in that little room like that, I want to see how them girls do that for the first 5 days.
I can't do this. This is crazy.
It's an animal house back there, especially at nighttime. Then the girl that came in with me from the holding cell came. It's not bothering her. She not even here right now. She in La La Land.
Nina, give me my pills, please. Oh, that's what it is?
She's been coming down off her fentanyl high.
Oh, good.
And been moaning and sick and like jumpy and everywhere. I was just so shocked when she got on that toilet and did the way she did. I was just like, damn, you hoes ain't got no shame. Like, that's her house. You know, she's a fentanyl abuser. Like, she bangs. I asked her. She bangs her arms, you know? So it makes me feel uncomfortable because I don't know if she has anything or diseases. You should have someone here all night to give them whatever that helps them not moan and shake all night and get up and pee and on themselves all night. Like, I've never seen that before. That's my first time. That scared the shit out of me. I am not feeling that, man. Her withdrawals that she's going through, the shakes and the moaning and the groaning, that is over for me. Like, I just can't.
New Airwick Advanced plug-in with anti-fading technology. For fragrance you're sure to notice.
The future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic.
These are the most feared prison inmates in the world. Welcome back, Charlie here. Prison is a scary place. If you ever end up behind bars, you'd better hope you don't share a cell with any of these people. These criminals did unimaginable crimes both outside and inside prison. First, we have to look at Jason Barner. This inmate looks absolutely terrifying. In 2015, this prison inmate went viral, not only for his crime, but also his very scary looks. In November 2015, Jason went on a crime spree. He began burglarizing many homes. He targeted many homes in Alaska. Of course, because of his distinctive looks, police knew who to look for. One night, Jason was staying at a motel in Alaska. That's when a cop recognized him and went to investigate. But that's when Jason took out a firearm and injured the cop. Eventually, Jason was hunted down and caught. He was found guilty of attempted murder, burglary, and other charges, and was sentenced to 22 years behind bars, meaning he won't be out of prison until he's 61 years old. Just imagine having to share a cell with this inmate. His face is covered in skull tattoos, and he's even tattooed his right eyeball. And at the top of Jason's head is a large skull tattoo. Jason has a very long criminal history. He has been in and out of prison since 1993, getting arrested in 1993, 1994, 2000, and 2005. Prison is a very scary place, but I think even behind bars, no one will mess with a guy who looks like this. Now we have to look at an even scarier criminal, one who will haunt your dreams forever. This is Joseph James DeAngelo, better known as the Golden State Killer. At one point, this man was the most feared criminal in the USA. His reign of terror spanned from 1974 to 1986. During those years, he burgled 120 people and ended 13 lives. Amazingly, he was only apprehended in 2018. Over all of those years, cops had no idea of his true identity. He was only discovered and arrested in 2018. This was after new DNA evidence emerged. He also taunted and threatened both victims and police. One of his victims even got away, and years later he would call her up. He would say down the phone, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you." Just imagine receiving that call. In August of 2020, DeAngelo was sentenced to life in prison. He is now 76, meaning he will never get out. At one point in time, he was even a cop himself, meaning that he knew how to evade law enforcement. It's scary to think that for many decades, this evil man was totally free. He is now locked away behind bars, but despite his old age, he is still very feared in prison. It's clear this man is a true psychopath with zero remorse for his crimes. Now we have to look at the most violent prisoner to ever live. Meet Charles Bronson. This man has spent most of his life behind bars, and most of his crimes actually took place in prison. When he was 22, he first went to prison for 7 years. This was for an armed robbery. It's inside this prison that he began his reign of terror. While in prison for the first time, he got into many fights. All of these were unprovoked and started by Bronson. He was transferred to another prison where he tried to poison a fellow inmate. He also tried to dig his way out and escape. He was then sent to a remote prison on the Isle of Wight, but moving him to an island did not help. He continued to be very violent and difficult behind bars. He was then transferred to various mental hospitals, but he would lash out every time and would have to be moved. He was actually a free man for a few years, but he soon reoffended. The issue was most prisons would refuse to take him in. He was basically too dangerous for any prison. Eventually a prison accepted him, but soon after that he took a prison librarian hostage. He demanded a helicopter, an inflatable doll, and a cup of tea. He was taken to solitary confinement after this, but he then took a prison guard hostage. After this he had to be moved to what's known as a Hannibal cage, but he then took another prison worker hostage. He was then moved to another prison where he took 3 more people hostage. He was then moved to another prison where he took 2 more hostages, and also destroyed all of the furniture in his prison cell. It's safe to say he is the most violent prisoner on the planet. As of 2021, he's been held in HM Prison Woodhill. This is a maximum security prison in Buckinghamshire. Next, we have to look at a Missouri prisoner dubbed the world's scariest perp. This is Michael Campbell. In 2021, he was arrested for trying to assault a woman. But Michael's criminal history began many years ago in 2003. Over the years, he's been arrested for assault, burglary, grand theft, and escape from custody. Over the years, it seems his look has got scarier and scarier. This is how he looked in 2003, and this is how he looked in 2008. This most recent mugshot is from 2021. The scary thing is he tried to assault the woman while she slept in her own bed with her boyfriend. Just imagine waking up to this man in your bed. Thankfully, Michael Campbell now faces life behind bars. Let's hope this man is not let out of custody anytime soon. Moving on, we have to look at Grady Stiles. Grady Stiles' story is one of the most bizarre criminal tales you will ever hear. He was born in 1937 with a deformity. This made his fingers and toes fuse together to look like claws. Because of this, Grady joined the circus. He performed under the name Lobster Boy, and he actually got pretty popular and famous within the circus. Eventually, he got married to another carnival performer, but as he got older, he began getting more angry and drinking more. He was very mean to his wife, and his kids too, who were born with the same disease as him. In 1978, Grady's eldest daughter was about to get married, but on the eve of her wedding, Grady shot his daughter's fiancé, causing her fiancé to lose his life. He was taken to prison where he then threatened to take his wife's life too. But he never could, as Grady was given life behind bars. It's said because of his deformity, every inmate was very scared of Grady. He was also very violent to his fellow prison inmates. Grady passed away in prison in 1992. Finally, we have to look at the scariest prisoner in Japan. Japanese prisons are known for their brutality, but the scariest part about Japanese prison would be running into this man. This is Satomu Miyazaki. In just 1 year, he took 4 girls' lives. The girls ranged from age 4 to 7 years old. He would take them in his car. He would then take their lives and even eat them, preserving some of their body parts as trophies. To make things even scarier, he would taunt his victims' families. He would do this with phone calls, letters, and even photographs. Eventually, he was caught in the act by a father of 2 girls he was trying to abduct. The girl's father chased him on foot, but Satomu got away. Eventually, he was caught by police and taken to prison. He spent some time in a Japanese prison where he scared many other inmates, but was later given capital punishment in 2008. Today, he's regarded as one of the scariest criminals in Japanese history. The first criminal we'll look at is named Ah Fong. Surprisingly, she was an innocent-seeming teenage girl. She was recruited by the secretive Triad gang in Hong Kong. Her job was to lure victims into their trap. And in 1999, one of their victims was named Fan Man Yi. Fan Man Yi was captured one night by this gang in Hong Kong. The gang said that she owed them $20,000. The gang spent an entire month interrogating Fan Man Yi, but sadly after 1 month, Fan's injuries meant that she passed away. The rest of the very evil gang simply moved on, except Ah Fong. Ah Fong, who had helped in the crime, began getting terrible nightmares. She kept seeing the ghost of Fan Man Yi. She was unable to sleep for days, and was absolutely traumatized by what had happened. Eventually, Ah Fong could not cope, and she called the police. At first, the police did not believe her. They thought she was delusional or crazy. But then Ah Fong took the police to the crime scene, and there they discovered the remains of Fan Man Yi. She had been hidden inside a Hello Kitty mermaid doll. The 3 gang members involved were arrested, and were sentenced to life in prison. And Ah Fong testified in exchange for immunity. Ah Fong's story is chilling, but an even scarier criminal is Jose Ferreira. This man is the epitome of evil. In 1982, when he was 17, he went to a party. That's when he met a 13-year-old named Carrie Ann Jopek. Jose gave her substances and tried to get her to go to the basement with him, but that's when Carrie said she didn't want to. Jose responded by saying, "You're going downstairs," and he then pushed Carrie down the stairs into the basement, but the fall broke Carrie's neck. Jose then did terrible things to Carrie. Jose then snuck her body out of the house and buried it under the neighbor's porch. After 17 months, Carrie was discovered, but police were baffled and there were no leads or witnesses. But during these 17 years, Jose was being tormented every night, according to him, by Carrie's spirit. He would have sleepless nights where he would just hear Carrie screaming. Eventually, Jose said he was driven insane. So after nearly 2 decades, he finally went to the police and confessed. Do you think this was Carrie's spirit calling out, trying to get revenge? Even though it took many years, justice was served, and Carrie's parents got to see her killer put behind bars. Now let's look at this criminal named Bhim Shankar Giri. Bhim was a happily married man from Mumbai, India, but he had a problem: his own brother. Bhim's brother would not stop harassing his wife. Bhim told his brother to stop countless times, but his brother would not stop. Bhim's hatred of his brother grew more and more, until one day he reached a tipping point. He then decided to take his brother's life. The police and Bhim's family had no idea what happened, but scarily, 1 week later, Bhim began hearing his brother's voice. Bhim's brother said he was going to haunt him and give him sleepless nights for the rest of his life. Every night, Bhim would have nightmares of his brother choking him. Eventually, it all became too much, and Bhim confessed to his family. Bhim's family called the police, and Bhim was sentenced to life in prison. Even though Bhim's brother was in the wrong, it does not excuse what Bhim did. But Bhim is nowhere near as evil as this man. This man is named Terry Childs. In 1985, this man took the life of 17-year-old Janine Segala. Terry was convicted and sentenced to 41 years in prison. But while he was in prison, he began confessing to more things he'd done. This included many lives he'd taken. In total, he confessed to taking 12 people's lives. But he was only ever convicted of 5 of these murders. In court, he made a very scary admission. He said he confessed because he was being haunted by his victims. He said his confession was a last-ditch effort to free himself from these ghosts. He said he would often see his victims in his cell staring at him, and had dreams of them eating his brain. After he confessed to the crimes, the ghosts disappeared. Maybe people who have their lives ended prematurely come back and get revenge from the afterlife. Something similar happened with criminal Mark Bridger. Mark Bridger was a very evil man from the UK. In 2012, Mark was driving around his local area. That's when he saw a young girl, 5-year-old April Jones. April Jones approached Mark's car, but that was the last time she was seen alive. At first, Mark said this was an accident, but police did not believe this for 1 second. And a later investigation found that Mark did this on purpose. Mark was sentenced to life in prison. But a few years later, one of Mark's fellow inmates was released from prison and disclosed something scary. He said that Mark would see visions of April Jones in his cell. Apparently, April's ghost torments Mark and gives him sleepless nights. Frankly, I don't feel sorry for him one bit. Now, let's look at the top 2 stories of criminals haunted by their victims. This is Adrian Dow. In 2010, he took the life of a woman named Jennifer Stewart. He did this in a parking lot in Ottawa, Canada. Because it was at night, there were no witnesses and police were stumped. For 3 years, the crime was unsolved and police had no leads. But one day, out of nowhere, a man named Adrian Dow confessed to police. At first, police did not believe Adrian. But after questioning, there were some things only the killer would know. And Adrian answered all of the questions correctly. But here's where it gets weird. When police asked Adrian why he did it, he said it was to launch his music career. He said, quote, "If I killed someone, I'd be a really good rapper, because people talk about killer stuff." But why did Adrian confess? Well, he said that after the incident, he would often see Jennifer's ghost. He said he saw Jennifer's ghost multiple times per day flying over him, and also standing over his bed at night. Now let's take a look at one more haunted criminal. In 2013, Victor Amawuga from Ghana got into a taxi, but that was when Victor took the taxi driver's life. That wasn't enough, and he took another taxi driver's life. Victor then went on the run, but that's when he began getting haunted by his victims. Ghosts of his victims would appear in his dreams, and according to Victor, began slapping him while he slept. Victor Amawuga could not sleep for days. Eventually, he told a friend about what he did, and Victor's friend quickly called the police. Victor was arrested and soon confessed. He expressed remorse but was sentenced to life in prison. But in prison, Victor warned other inmates to not repeat their crimes. He warned them that if they took people's lives, they may be haunted by the victims' ghosts. Just like what was happening to Victor, even behind bars. First, we have to look at the White Widow. This is Samantha Lewthwaite. For much of her life, she was a normal British girl. But this all changed when she met Jermaine Lindsay. After marrying Jermaine Lindsay, Samantha changed her religion. She also changed everything about her life and became cut off from her family. But in 2005, Samantha's husband Jermaine did the unthinkable. He carried out one of the worst attacks of all time. This was the London bombings. 56 people lost their lives and over 700 were injured. This was after bombs exploded on many trains and buses. At first, Samantha talked to the media and said she knew nothing about this. She claimed to be shocked by what her husband had done, but it was later found this was all an act. Samantha had been instrumental in planning this attack, but before she could be arrested, she fled to Kenya with a fake passport. Since then, she's been known by the nickname the White Widow. She is wanted by Interpol, the CIA, MI6, and MI5. But to this day, she's still a fugitive on the run. Over the years, she's been behind many big attacks all over the world. This includes grenade attacks at many places of worship, an attack on a bar in Kenya in 2012, and an attack on a shopping mall also in Kenya. She's been known to fund and plan attacks all over the world. She's a member of the radical militant group Al-Shabaab. The group is based in Somalia, where it's believed Samantha lives today. The weird thing is, she had a normal upbringing. She was raised in a Christian house in the UK, but somehow took a dark path and is now one of the most wanted women in the world. Moving on, we have to look at Eileen Wuornos. This lady may look like an innocent woman, but in the 1970s, she took 7 people's lives. She got away with this for a long time because back then no one thought a woman could be a serial killer. She would take these men's lives with a firearm and then get rid of their bodies in Florida swamps. She would also steal their belongings and sell them in pawn shops, which is eventually how she was caught thanks to fingerprints. Eileen's crimes were so evil she was sentenced to capital punishment. Eileen had had a crazy life. Her father had gone to prison for terrible crimes, and inside had taken his own life. On the outside world, Eileen got involved in narcotics, and she became pregnant at the age of only 14. She then became an armed robber, but after some time, it seems this woman simply snapped. That was when she began to take many men's lives. Eileen said that she did all of this in self-defense, but she was found guilty for taking the 7 lives, and in 2002 was taken out by a lethal injection. To this day, she is said to be one of the scariest women to ever live. Now we have to look at Tamara Samsonova. This woman from Russia looks like an innocent old grandmother, and that's exactly why she got away with her crimes for so long. She is known as the Granny Ripper. Over 15 years, she took over 13 lives. She is currently 75 years old. For a long time, she was married, but in 2000, her husband mysteriously disappeared. It's now believed that she took her husband's life. After her husband disappeared, Tamara began renting out a room in her apartment. But each time a new tenant came to her apartment, they would go missing. It turned out Tamara had been poisoning all of these men. Men would rent the room at the apartment only to be poisoned by Tamara. She also took various women's lives as well. Tamara would get rid of her victims' bodies in a very obvious way. She would simply throw the parts in nearby ponds and roads. One day, a body part of one of her victims was found near her apartment. Police then searched every single apartment in her building, and when they went into her bathroom, they found blood. They immediately arrested Tamara and did a forensic analysis. This linked her to more than 13 murders. Inside her apartment, police also found her diary. On one of the pages, she had written, "I killed my tenant Volodya, cut him to pieces in the bathroom with a knife, and then put the pieces of his body into plastic bags and threw them away." It's creepy to think such an innocent-looking woman would be so evil. She also admitted that she cut the head off one of her victims, and then boiled it in a saucepan. Surveillance footage even caught her with the exact saucepan she did this with. Next, we have to look at Diana Lovejoy. This woman from San Diego was arrested after trying to take the life of her husband. Diana and her boyfriend conspired to take the life of her husband, Greg. They were in the middle of a divorce, which clearly got very ugly. Thankfully, Greg survived an attempt on his life. But Diana was sentenced to 26 years to life in prison. But when this guilty verdict was read out, she was clearly shocked. Diana literally fainted from hearing this. But really, what did she expect for plotting to take the life of her own husband? Moving on, we have to look at Irina Gardamarchuk. Irina Gardamarchuk is known as Russia's worst ever female serial killer. Over 10 years, this evil woman took so many lives. And her being a woman actually helped her a lot. She escaped police for so long because they were convinced the person responsible for these deaths was a man. They never expected it would be this woman who was married with 2 kids. But Irina would take many elderly people's lives, and then steal all of their possessions. She is known as the Monster of Krasnofinsk. She began her evil spree when she helped an elderly woman with shopping bags cross the road. She was invited back to the elderly woman's apartment, but that's when she whacked the old woman with a vase and stole $20. After this, Irina became addicted to taking lives. She would walk around the streets with a hammer in her handbag, taking the lives of 17 people. She was only caught in 2010 when one of her victims survived. Irina was immediately arrested and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, where she remains today. Moving on, let's look at Karla Homolka. In 1993, this woman helped her husband take 2 women's lives, one of those women being Karla's very own sister. But a scary truth was later revealed. The 2 women were only the tip of the iceberg. It turned out Karla had been helping her serial killer husband, Paul Bernardo, for many years. Paul Bernardo was sentenced to life in prison, and Karla Homolka was sentenced to 12 years in prison for her role in these killings. Some say she got off way too light. Finally, we have to look at Mayuki Ishikawa. Did you know that one of the worst serial killers of all time was a woman? Mayuki from Japan actually took the 4th most lives out of any serial killer ever. She was a midwife who worked at a hospital, but while working at the hospital, she took many babies' lives. In total, she took 211 lives. But bizarrely, she was only sentenced to 4 years in prison. Japan is famous for being very light on killers. She has been called the most evil woman in history. Mayuki passed away in 1987, aged 90, and at the time she was a free woman. Somali pirates have turned East Africa's seas into the world's most dangerous waters. The most feared Somali pirate of all time is a man named Abduwali Muse. But to understand why Abduwali is so feared, we have to go back to 2009. On April 9th, 2009, the cargo ship Maersk Alabama was sailing through the pirate-infested Indian Ocean. They were 275 miles off the coast of Somalia. They were carrying 17,000 tons of cargo to Mombasa, Kenya. But that's when the ship's captain, Richard Phillips, sees something that sends a chill down his spine. There is an alarming blip on the ship's radar, and it's fast approaching the Maersk Alabama. Captain Phillips and his crew grab binoculars, and that's when they see it. There are 4 pirates in a speedboat, and they're approaching fast. An alarm is sounded on the ship, and everyone knows that an attack is imminent. The pirates zoom past the Maersk Alabama, and then double back to match the ship's speed. The inevitability sinks into the crew, and they realize that their biggest fear is about to come true. Their ship is going to be hijacked for ransom by Somali pirates. The pirates throw a grappling hook onto the ship. In just 5 minutes, pirates are climbing aboard the Maersk Alabama. The pirates range from ages 18 to 15 years old. Despite them being much younger than the ship's crew, this does not matter. The ship's crew is unarmed, but the Somali pirates all have AK-47s. Captain Phillips plays a final message over the ship's PA system. The 23 crew members can do nothing but listen, as Captain Richard Phillips says pirates have boarded the ship. I repeat, pirates have boarded the ship. 2 pirates board the main deck. They spray bullets into the air, while the other 2 pirates stay on the speedboat. The ship's 3rd mate, Colin Wright, quickly calls an anti-piracy command center. It's basically 911, but for the sea. Colin tells the man on the phone that the ship has been boarded by pirates. All the phone operator replies with is, "Oh, sh*." The pirates enter the control area where Captain Phillips is. They hold lots of the crew hostage with AK-47s. The pirates force Captain Phillips to slow the ship down so the other 2 pirates can climb aboard. Of course, Captain Phillips has no choice but to oblige. The pirates ask the crew where they're from, and that's when the crew says they are a US vessel. As soon as the pirates find out they've hijacked a US ship, they begin to celebrate. They're expecting a big payday. That's because US companies and the US government often pays hijackers a lot of money, and US dollars are worth a lot of money in Somalia. The pirates then tell Captain Phillips to tell everyone to come to the ship's bridge. So he gets on the PA system and does this. He tells all crew to come to the bridge, but the crew don't appear. They know Captain Phillips is simply stalling. That's because Captain Phillips never gives
No, it doesn't work on everything. No, you can't drive.
Texas values to live by. Be a good neighbor. Always call your mom back. And never overpay for chicken tenders.
Would you like to have healthier gums and cleaner teeth? Take control with Waterpik Cordless Advanced.
Gives the all-clear password. The pirates have now been waiting 5 minutes and there's still no sign of the crew. They begin to get agitated, but that's when the entire ship goes dark. The ship's power has gone out. That's because deep in the belly of the ship is engineer Mike Perry. Mike Perry has taken command of the ship and turned off all of the electronics on board. One of the pirates realizes that the crew's engineers are down in the ship's belly, So one of the pirates tells a crew member to guide him down into the ship's belly. He wants to get the other crew members onto the ship's bridge. That way the pirates have all of their hostages in one place. The crew member obliges with the pirate, but convinces him to leave his AK-47 before going into the ship's belly. He says the crew won't come out if they know you're armed. Reluctantly, the pirate agrees. He goes into the ship's belly with the crew member unarmed. He has no idea that waiting down below is engineer Mike Perry, and Mike Perry has a large knife. The pirate and the crew member go down into the ship's belly with flashlights. Engineer Mike Perry soon hears them coming, so he lays in wait in order to ambush the pirate. The pirate walks by and Mike Perry grabs him. Because the pirate is unarmed, Mike Perry can jump on him. He holds his knife in hand, but does not have to use it. Mike Perry and the other engineers then tie up the pirate. What they didn't realize was this pirate was the ringleader of all of the pirates. His name was Abduwali Muse, and he was known in the country for being one of the most ruthless pirates in the world. By this time, the US Navy has been notified of the hijacking, and they immediately began planning on what they can do. The military decides to deploy their secret weapon, the Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs are trained for very intense situations, just like this one. But it will be a while before the Navy get there, as they're 300 miles away. Back on the Maersk, Alabama, the ship crew are still terrified. One of the pirates have been captured by the crew, but 3 remain on board the ship with AK-47s in hand. Chief Engineer Mike Perry is still hiding out in the engine room. Over the radio, he is listening in to what's happening on the ship's bridge. He can hear the other 3 pirates getting increasingly angry at Captain Phillips. They're also asking where their leader, Abduwali Muse, is, not knowing that he's with the crew in the engine room. The crew now have a hostage of their own, and it's the pirates' leader. The crew are so angry they want to take Abduwali Muse's life, but they realize they can use him as a bargaining chip. Soon, the pirates learn that Muse has been captured by the crew. They tell Captain Phillips this. That's when Captain Phillips has a very brave and selfless idea. He makes the pirates an offer. They can take him as a hostage on a lifeboat and leave the ship, and in exchange, the crew will give back Muse. The pirates take the deal. Muse and the pirates reunite and get on a lifeboat, but they take their only remaining hostage, Captain Phillips, with them. Captain Richard Phillips' life is now in the pirates' hands. As the pirates leave the ship, Chief Mate Shane Murphy snaps 3 incredible photos of the pirates. These are the only known photos of the pirates who are not Muse ever taken. The 4 pirates, including Muse, now have Captain Phillips at gunpoint, and they're on a lifeboat. The pirates now plan to take Captain Phillips onto the mainland. From there, they can still demand a hefty ransom. The crew is in total panic. They're on the Maersk, Alabama, but their ship's captain is on a lifeboat with 4 pirates heading to Somalia. Inside the lifeboat, the pirates' leader, Muse, is badly injured. His hand was cut by engineer Mike Perry when he was ambushed, and the cut on Muse's hand is beginning to get infected. Then, for the men on the Maersk, Alabama, a welcome sight is seen. The USS Bainbridge is approaching them rapidly. The USS Bainbridge is a US Navy missile destroyer. It's there to rescue the crew. Aboard the Bainbridge are the highest trained US Navy SEALs. The Navy SEALs knew that the hard part starts now. They had to somehow rescue Captain Phillips from the lifeboat. The only problem was, on the lifeboat were 4 pirates armed with AK-47s. I've obtained real footage from the US Navy of their rescue mission. This is the lifeboat as it heads to the Somali coast. If the pirates got Captain Phillips ashore, then they could take him anywhere. That's when Captain Phillips sees an opportunity to make a break for it. He jumps off the lifeboat into the ocean, but it's no use. The USS Bainbridge is more than a half-mile away, and he is quickly recaptured by the pirates and taken back on board the lifeboat. The Navy don't want the lifeboat to get to the Somali coast, so the Navy does something unorthodox. They begin to use fire hoses to push the ship away from the coast. They then use a Navy helicopter and fly it over the lifeboat. This creates hurricane-force winds, and it means the lifeboat can't move around. But this is merely a stalling tactic. and it does nothing to rescue Captain Phillips. The pirates and Captain Phillips have now been on the lifeboat for 83 hours. The pirates are beginning to get desperate. They send a message to the Navy. They're asking for food and water, and also medical attention for their leader, Abduwali Muse. The wound on his hand is getting worse and worse. This is the exact thing the Navy's hostage negotiators have been waiting for. The Navy SEALs say they will give them food and water, in exchange for Muse coming aboard their ship. Muse knows...
Careful playing cards in this town. Some real cheaters around here. Maybe someday I'm gonna quit, Valentine. Probably move out west. Fella came in here, started taste testing the liquor. Unbelievable. Feller was telling me the daughter at Emerald Ranch don't leave the house no more. Been locked in up there for a couple years now. People have been talking about a curse in Valentine as long as I can remember. Some reckon this was Indian land once, but I ain't sure. Used to hike up Citadel Rock all the time when I was younger. Just don't have the energy no more. Walked by the hotel last night. Lordy, what a racket was coming out of them rooms. Feller was telling me the daughter at Emerald Ranch don't leave the house no more. Been locked in up there for a couple years now. Valentine's been a rough kind of town, as long as I can remember. out some new things in the other day. I get all kinds of coots come in here. It's something. My pa got killed in this here store when I was a boy. People have been talking about a curse in Valentine as long as I can remember. Some reckon this was Indian land once, but I ain't sure. The smell of sheep shit in this town never goes away. Prices are as listed. I don't negotiate. All right, have a think about it. Come on back and things change.
Careful now. Y'all are a bunch of flannel mallards.
This means he will be arrested by US authorities. But he realizes that if he doesn't do this, then the wound on his hand will get infected, and he will soon not be alive. Now Muse is aboard the US Bainbridge, but the three other pirates and Captain Phillips are still aboard the lifeboat. The US Navy realizes there's no other way. The SEAL team calls 3 snipers into place. 1 sniper per pirate on the lifeboat. The SEAL team will have to snipe all of the pirates simultaneously, but not hit Captain Phillips. Luckily, Captain Phillips was being smart. For the entire 86 hours, he stayed in the same spot on the lifeboat. 2 of the SEAL team snipers lock on to 2 of the pirates, but the 3rd sniper does not know the position of the 3rd pirate. Luckily, that's when the pirate's lifeboat runs out of fuel. The lifeboat is now moving around erratically because of the waves. That's when the 3rd pirate gets seasick and sticks his head out of the window. The 3 SEAL snipers must coordinate 3 simultaneous shots. They also need to make sure they're headshots. They don't want a situation where a pirate is injured and can still pull the trigger on their AK-47, ending Captain Phillips' life. As soon as the 3rd pirate puts his head out of the window to be seasick, the 3rd SEAL communicates. He says 2 words to the other SEAL snipers: target acquired. Like clockwork, the 3 snipers shoot their shots, and the 3 pirates go down. Captain Phillips can now be rescued from the lifeboat. Captain Phillips is brought home to the USA. And Abduwali Muse is also brought to the USA for trial. He is escorted by 2 Navy SEALs with their faces blurred out by the military. The military have never identified these Navy SEALs. That's because they could be in danger if people knew the nature of their job. It just shows how dangerous a person Abduwali Muse really is. Abduwali Muse is taken to New York. At the time, he was only 18 years old. On May 19th, 2009, a grand jury convicts Muse. He is found guilty of hijacking, kidnapping, and hostage-taking. The charges of piracy and possession of a machine gun are dropped in exchange for a guilty plea. Muse is sentenced to 35 years in federal prison. But as he leaves court, a shocking sight is seen. Muse appears to be laughing at the FBI. He shows absolutely no remorse and no fear. And this cements him as one of the most feared Somali pirates to ever live. Muse is currently being held at a maximum security prison in Indiana. It's believed he will be released in 2038. You have to hand it to Captain Phillips for his amazing bravery. He was able to get his crew members out of harm's way, while sacrificing his own safety. But in the end, no crew members of the Maersk Alabama were injured. None of the Navy SEALs were injured either. Out of the 4 hijackers, 3 were sniped by US Navy SEALs, and their ringleader was arrested and taken to prison. Leave me your thoughts in the comments section about what Captain Phillips did. Do you think he was being smart and brave, or was he being reckless? If you've made it this far, then thank you for watching. I've been Charlie, and you've been awesome. There are some more videos you will love on screen right now. Leave me a like rating if you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe to Top 10s.
If you only listen to one episode, make sure it's this one. Hey guys, are you a Medicare? Because it's the Medicare and...
Hit a fire hydrant. Right, you hit another car. Right? You killed a man. Okay? So you didn't hit a fire hydrant. Right, you hit another car. Right? You killed a man. Okay? So you're going to be booked in for DUI death, alcoholic drugs.
After arrest and before trial comes jail. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been working in booking for a long time now. I've been working in corrections for over 8 years and been down here in booking for over 7 years now. You know, I like booking. I like to see the different people and all the different things that come in and out and being able to deal with them and to deal with the different personalities. Okay. Have you been drinking tonight?
No, man, listen. DK, badass guitarist from Chicago.
If you're gonna come to jail and bring some tunes, it better be good. We brought in, had a guitar with him. He was stopped because he tried to steal beer from a gas station and then started acting like a fool and obstructing officers. And we found some weed in one of his socks and a needle in the other.
All right, ready to get the jacket off?
Both of them. Zach, will you go grab us a shirt?
No.
Huh?
You want to grab us a little shirt?
Yes. I will.
Take my coat.
Ready? And your jacket.
This ain't a jacket, it's a shirt.
It's a jacket.
It's a shirt.
Looks like a jacket to me.
It's a shirt.
Looks like a jacket to me. Don't make a fist, sir. That's the last thing you want to do.
All right, man. Damn it.
Stay here. Stay here.
Don't move.
Why you out?
Hold still.
All right, man.
Go down there.
I have the shirt.
All right. Do you need help with that?
What'd you get arrested for there?
0.
0. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Stay facing forward.
Stop.
Do not turn.
Now
sir.
look at this guy.
Yep.
Does this want to squeeze my?
Put your feet down. Put your feet down.
You sure? Yes. Please, I'm waiting.
Let's start over, okay?
Okay.
Stand up.
Okay. All right.
Come on, get up here.
Okay.
Hands back up on your head.
Is that little red shirt? Yeah, get him out of here.
You gotta come over and see medical. Sit down there. He just hasn't been listening since he got in here. He's been screaming and yelling at us, wanting to demand everything. And so we're not gonna give him his exact way. We're gonna have him go through the process just like everybody else does. Try to open your eyes. Let's get you out of these cuffs. Stand right here on this line. You're gonna face this direction over here, okay? You're gonna play us a little song? I wanna see what you got, man. I hear you're good.
Very good.
Where'd you learn?
Myself.
Taught yourself in Chicago?
Juliet.
Juliet? Excellent.
I want some my clothes back.
I'll let you have you're going to get all your clothes back eventually. Have a seat for just a second. I'll give you back the pants, okay?
No, all my change that I had.
We got all your change, man. We're going to log it in your property. And let's see what you can do, man.
Oh, you want to hear this, dude?
Yeah, I want you to tune it up and rock it out, bud.
Me her love, yeah. She brings thrills in the night, and I know. Chills up and down my spine, and it shows that it must be drugs that I feel must be drugs. So real.
Good job. Did you write that one?
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play professionally at all?
Yeah.
Where at?
All over the country.
All the country? He's ready to sign. All right, here's the copy of why you're here today. They got you on possession of marijuana, possession of a hypo device, and an obstructing charge. Okay? I don't know what the deal is with all those, but that's what they brought you in here for today, okay? And like you said, you are getting marijuana.
I tried to get the marijuana for the sergeant. I brought it here for the sergeant.
Oh, okay. The Sarge didn't want it. You remember the rules out here, right? All right, have a seat back over here on the left-hand side.
Did you enjoy the free Jailhouse concert? We don't usually have that often.
You know, we don't get that. I thought that it was going to be bad, but it ended up being
calm it was in here?
You know, and even the other room kind of calmed down.
Yeah.
People were listening. Maybe we could bring them in more often just to play every once in a while.
Metropolitan Police Department for 9 years now. 6 of those years I've been on the Special Emergency Response Team, our CERT team. Basically, we deal with the worst of the worst here. Cell extractions, riots, any high-risk transports, any disturbances in the jail, we have to deal with it. Just got a call that we got 2 Code 5s coming out. One of them sitting on the bench, One of them's in the car. They told us they were brothers, possibly combative, so we're gonna bring the chair out and try to deal with the situation.
Walk in. You're a bad boy. You got enough of you, right?
They said he was.
I got a seatbelt behind my arm. I'm being cool. I'm being correspondent and being cool.
Walk. You're walking here, be quiet, all right?
You want me to just you up and go
this way. No.
I can do that.
No, it's okay.
I know my strengths.
Spread your feet.
Spread your feet. This ain't right. I'll spread my feet, but be polite. You don't hit my head against that wall again.
Keep moving around, you're gonna go in the chair.
Well, keep slamming and pull my arms out. You're gonna piss me off in a minute. I'm gonna turn to the halt.
Leave the chair.
All right.
He's not gonna make it.
I ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. All your family's gonna be dead in the morning. I'll kill your children's heads. I'm gonna cut your daughter's head off first, bitch.
He said he was gonna comply and be cool, but he's not now, so now we're gonna put him in the chair.
Some people don't feel pain. No, I feel sorry for them. I feel it though. That's a good thing. I mean, they still have life in me. You can do whatever you want with me. You can break my arms.
Here we go. We're gonna have a seat in the chair.
I built this town, mother. Yeah, I did. All right. You know what? You can't hurt me, bitch. You ain't got the balls to hurt me. Why? I'm a bad. You're a bitch. You can't hurt a man.
Spit mask.
What, Fergie Sergeant? Get off me!
We got one right here. 7 ready for the next one.
Oh, cool. You're hurt me, one.
Alright.
You can't hurt me, mother. Why? Because I'm made out of steel, bitch. That's right. I'm Iron Man. I'm a monster.
You want to be a monster?
I'm not a monster. You're a monster. To save the world. You got me handcuffed. You don't want me to save the world, do you?
This is where we take everybody with. They're on suicide watch, which is what he's on. Once he calms down, they'll let him out and they'll place him on suicide.
I'm a psychologist. I do a microwave.
Alright, they'll keep checking on you periodically. Alright, as soon as you calm down, they'll let you out of the chair.
Yeah,
He's still a little upset. Alright, so we put one of the brothers in. He made some suicidal comments to the nurse. He's going to be placed up here until he cools down. Now we're going to go check on the other brother.
They want to go to 4. I go to 8.
Okay, enough, sir.
Ocho. Send me your money. Send me your money. Send me your money. Who's a faker? Was it Jimmy and Chappie Baker? Send me your money. There you go. Yeah. That's what I like. Thank you. Send me your money. I got all the money. I don't want that.
Legs, feet. Sure. We're good.
You gotta go with the boy.
Good.
Well, it's on, brother.
Hey, let's know.
It's on.
Stand up. 1, 2, 3, go.
I got enough control. You got all the control. Kill them all. Kyle. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill all these motherfuckers. Kill them all. Metallica.
Did you bring those 2 brothers in?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Well, we stopped them behind a fast food restaurant, drinking packaged liquor.
Oh, really?
They were intoxicated, and one of them had warrants, and we hit one of the brothers up, and the other one's looking for the other brother, and they started getting physical with us, and started making threats to, end our lives, and just got out of control out there, so we had to hook him up and bring him down here.
We're going to keep an eye on him, see if he calms down, but it doesn't look like it right now, so thank you.
Riders on the storm. Oh, yeah.
To the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Riders on the storm. You like the Doors? Yeah, me too. I want to get you out of this chair. That's my goal right now. Get you out of this chair, get you safe. We can go upstairs and maybe have a doctor come and talk to you, make sure everything's cool. Okay.
It's been about years, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't come to jail.
And I want you to follow all the directions given to you by the officers so we can get you out of this chair. You said earlier you've been drinking for about 24 hours, right? That's a long time. Are you worried about your brother at all, or what's going to happen to him, or?
He's out. You know what I mean?
Lean forward.
I had Mulholland Drive. I had Laurel Canyon. I had Universal Studios. I had Sunset and Hollywood Boulevard. There ain't nobody can take anything away from me.
Two brothers obviously partying a little too hard. Back-to-back code 5s, so kept us on our toes this morning. And they're up here in isolation units, and they'll get observed. Probably be here for a little while.
You see all types of crimes come through here, and on a graveyard shift, I definitely see more drug and alcohol-related crimes. Mostly domestic violences and DUIs that come through here. It tears families apart, and all I can do is help that people can get the help that they need and better themselves. Ma'am, why are you in here tonight?
Marijuana.
That's the only charge you came in with?
I guess what's the charge, sales?
Okay, go ahead and take that jacket off for me, please. Put it right here.
You guys want to keep her jacket too?
Not in here. You'll get it back when you leave. Slip into your shoes. This row right here, all the way down to the very last chair. All the way to the very last chair, ma'am. So what do you guys got going on? Wow.
We're just testing this marijuana. Yeah, she was very cooperative with us too. She told us how much she sells it for, and she actually sells it by the quality of the marijuana. She doesn't sell it by packages 1 gram. She sells it by the quality, and she said she grew this herself. It's called the Kush. It smells pineapple-y.
So what are the charges she's going to be booked on?
Just possession of a controlled substance, intent to sell.
Oh,
okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, very good. Christine, what are you guys in here for?
Passing off that script. Whatever that is.
Pass off the bad what?
Script.
You talking about money-wise or prescription?
Prescription, yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's your husband, brother, what?
That's my husband.
Okay. So you guys were brought in together then for the same charge?
Similar.
Similar? You haven't been to this facility. Have you been to any facility before? First timer, huh? Come up here to the wall. Face the wall. Sorry. Spread your feet. Was this your idea tonight, or was it his, or what happened?
This is all me.
Why?
Because he's out of a job and he's out of work, and I owed money to somebody, and they told me if I did this, I'd be clear with them.
You don't have a job either?
No, ma'am. I quit my job when I became a stay-at-home mom.
Remember what I told you about talking to him, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This row, all the way down the very last chair. She seems to be pretty upset, pretty scared about the whole routine. All right, Christine. What kind of prescription drugs were you trying to obtain?
I don't know. Honestly, I saw the...
You saw a prescription?
I saw the word. Started with an R.
So it wasn't yours that you made?
No, ma'am. The only thing that I watched the person write my name on it.
And you thought that was a good idea?
I had no reason to believe that.
So basically the pharmacist thought that was suspicious, and he called the officers. Okay. And your husband had nothing to do with this? You're saying he didn't have anything to do with this, but he knew what was going on?
He knew what was going on, and I asked him to come with me.
Where was he at in all of this?
Exactly that. He didn't exactly know. I take care of the finances in our home, and I wanted to make this debt go away. And so he's probably in shock.
Has he ever been to a jail facility before?
No. It's an absurd idea. The idea of seeing him in this place is...
Okay. What's your first name? Okay, David. Real quick, I just got done talking to your wife, and I just need to know your side of the story, what happened tonight. I heard that you guys have never been to jail before. You've never been to jail before? Okay, cool. So what happened tonight then?
We sat there, we gave him the prescription, and just sat there and waited, and the cops showed up. We had a lot of things to cover, and it just seemed like, from what what these guys told us, it seemed like it would be just no big deal if you got caught. We've never done anything horrible in our lives. As far as I know, that's like I don't know, because it's like she handles everything as far as the money goes. And since I've been laid off of work, I've been finding out, you know, how bad we are. And so when she came to me with this idea, we have no other option right now. So it's just.
But you don't have family or anything that can help you guys out, or?
We've kind of exhausted those possibilities as far as family that can help us out.
Hard times for a lot of people right now. Absolutely, but better choices though.
Yeah.
Because right now both of you guys being in jail doesn't help out, especially your babies.
That's all I can think about when they put me in the handcuffs.
At least you weren't around to see it, right?
Yeah.
All right, just back where you were, sir. It's very rare that you actually have people that come in and feel remorse and honestly didn't want to be here, just made bad choices.
He even thanked me for
He
arresting
thanked you?
him. Yeah.
So sweet.
We pulled them up, and then they were actually both really compliant, and they're not like the typical criminals where they, you know, lie about their ID and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you're right about being first timers, though. Yeah, the attitude's totally different. But they thanked you.
Yeah, no, they both thanked me, so no, we were really nice to them. So.
Okay, great. Story tonight from the beginning. They took you out of the car, and you did have things on you. What did you have on you?
I had marijuana.
How much marijuana?
Yeah. I have to say at least 1 ounce.
Is that what you do? Do you sell then? Because I mean, I saw it. It was very impressive load you had.
Yeah.
So, is that what you do for a living, or do you have a job too?
I was only doing it because I was in the middle process of getting my medical marijuana license, and I was learning, so this was my plan. I was learning how to manicure it and groom it and treat it and baby it. And
to eventually sell it for the purpose of medical.
As of right now, when it budded, that's when my license, my DMV contacts me for my license. It cost me $500 to get my license. I got sent up to prison. I got 3 kids to feed. I can't find a damn job, and that's the only reason
when
I
you
got it.
it's
You know, the
good
people
stuff,
that's
though.
using it to use it for their paint or whatever, I mean, you take a hit off of it, and it's immediately, it's pretty expensive.
And what do you got to do to get through to be approved to sell it?
I got all the information written on my paper right there in my wallet. You got to call the number. You have to see a doctor. You have to have medical injuries. Then once you go down, you see the doctor, and he approves it, and he sees your medical. Then you go down to the health department. You pay $150 to get a background check. Then the DMV contacts you, and then wham, bam, and you get it. It's really easy.
Does that have anything to do with if you have a history too, like a history?
This is probably going to destroy my license.
All right. Do you have a history, a criminal history?
Just petty traffic.
That's it? Not really.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't grow all that. You did all that? You do pretty good.
Yeah, those are done from bones. Those aren't done from seeds.
Okay, so
you have to go to school and learn this stuff. You have to go to distributors.
And that's what you've been doing? All right. Let me see how your paperwork's going and get you through.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you can go back to your seat.
Thank you.
It's just ridiculous. But she's doing what she thinks she needs to do to feed her kids and help her back. And hard times.
Zero in on the right Medicare Advantage plan for you from Baylor Scott & White Health Plan.
Sometimes our nights are very hectic, very crazy. A lot of people coming in, and it can get a very stressful situation. You've got to just realize that you need to make sure you're calm and able to handle the situations. I mean, we train for this. We have to remember to maintain control, and if we start losing control, then we lose control over the inmates. Why are you in here tonight?
Because someone drove my car, and then I ended up getting in trouble. Personally, I guess it was my car. I didn't even do anything wrong.
But it's your car.
Yeah.
Spread your feet.
I didn't think it was, you know, they drove my car and I was back and I got in trouble.
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Once.
What for?
for drugs. And, you know, I had 2 kids. I quit doing it. Very innocent, you know.
But you're hanging out with the wrong people, so...
Well, no, I don't know. I let my friend drive my car.
I think... What's your first name?
My first name? Christine.
Christine?
I'm kind of pregnant.
So... I'll fix it. I'll fix the chain. Put your hand up on the wall. Okay. That row that female's on, all the way down the very end. He's gotta be intoxicated. What was the story with them out there?
In his car, we found this sack right here.
Uh-huh.
With this phone on top. He said this is his mom's phone. So he shares the car with his mom. But he seems like he's kind of doped up right now, so he's not admitting to having it on his own. These are prescription drugs, so he's going to get booked for possession of controlled substance. They're hiding the dope inside the back of his phone. They take the battery out, think it will never get checked, put it in there, and then go out and sell it.
So how did you come across him?
He had the method display on his license plate. His license plate wasn't properly displayed, and he was speeding through a residential neighborhood. But you can ask him about his phone if you want. Ask him whose it is. He's a tagger.
Hey, Jason, it's your mom's cell phone. Why do you have it?
I don't know. She left it in my car.
Huh?
She left it in my car.
I can't even understand you. What's wrong with you, sir?
She left it in my car.
Much better. You weren't making sense there for a second. So she was riding with you earlier and just left it in your car, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's broken. It's rattling. All right, Jason, thank you. There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Medical put a mask on him because he told them that he's been sick for the past few days. And if we couldn't understand you before, we really can't understand you now. Find a seat at the very end, next to the guy in black. What about
What
him?
initially drew my gang suspicions of this guy is he tagged his own car. His own